Hey there, survivors. Welcome back to day 2 of the forest. Like I said yesterday, we made way too long of a video, so we had to cut it in half. And so we're kind of just like awkwardly placed right climbing up the rope out of the hanging cave, which is the main encampment for the enemies. And we're going to go kind of explore the top and make it back to our main base near the ocean and start doing some more building. So I hope you enjoy. Now there are some very good items here up in this campsite. It's probably about their largest campsite on the island. There we go. Back to safety. Let's get ourselves a better weapon equipped here. Alright, got some more circuit boards and laptops. Another flare. Now these seem to have a real problem with tennis players. You always find the tennis players in the most awful of positions with rackets around their heads, balls stuffed in their mouth. Oh, we got a flare. Definitely got to take that. Alright, so let's look around. We got plenty of rags up on their little drying racks that they make for themselves to dry human flesh. Here we got some more tennis players in bad shape. What do we got? Another flare. You always want to look around. You never know what you're missing. And these boxes should be more circuit boards, so we're going to fill up on circuit boards. Still need to get washed off, but there's no water around. I think we're full up. Yeah, we're full up on circuit boards, and we can't make any bombs yet. What do we got up here? These crates here always house all kinds of sodas. Oh, and here we got dynamite. Definitely want dynamite. You can only carry 5. There's plenty of dynamite that can be had down in that cave once we fully explore the hanging cave. Where's the rest of the sodas at? Here's one. They have a habit of exploding all over the place when you hit them. But this is a great place to stock up after you come out of this cave system. Some rags. We got some birds just hanging out here. Definitely going to steal some feathers. Now we can make some arrows. Can't carry any more sodas. Get some rags. What do we got here? I don't know why that has an explosive icon on it, but we cannot blow that up. Now there's tons of suitcases here. The poor fools must have dragged them here, but got no idea what to do with them. We got some hanging ropes. Don't need any more meds. Got some snacks. More rags. Ooh, wristwatch. We need that. We need to find some change. Once we find some change, we'll be able to start making explosives. Because the explosives are comprised of a circuit board, alcohol, change, and the booze. More batteries for the eventual flashlight. I wish I would have set up my my water catch. Oh, now we got some mud. Now we can kind of give ourselves the stealth option of wearing some mud. Pick that up. Don't need any more ropes. We're full up on ropes. And I think we've come full circle here. Let's go explore the middle. Now originally the modern axe used to be stuck in this tree, but they've made it a little bit more difficult to find. It's just kind of a powerhouse weapon. Now you actually have to go down into the caves to get it. I don't think I found the location that lets you get it above ground yet. But, geez, we only have one icon to follow now. As you can see, the blue marker, you can see all those markers work out. The blue ones are Waterfall Cave. The brown ones, the cave that's underneath the water in the Geese Lake Village. But we're going to have to head back to our first campsite here, because one, we need to save. We have yet to come up with a way to save at our current campsite. Oh, here we go. Coneflower. We need coneflowers. So we're going to make her all the way back. I don't know if we probably already slept through the night since we woke back up into the day. So I believe we're probably on day 2 now. Huh, it's still saying we're on day 1. Where does it say day 2? It'll probably say so in the save file. What do we got here? As you can see, the coneflower has been updated in our book now. I'll also show you the notes section now. You know, we put the yacht picture here, the Virginia picture, and here's the yacht magazine that you didn't see me pick up when we were in the yacht. Now this is dated for 1984, even though the picture of the yacht was dated from 1982. I don't know really how that discrepancy is, if they took the picture here on the island in 1982, but yet they have a magazine that's dated from 2 years later. Haven't really figured that one out yet. But let's take some of this aloe so we can get uninfected before we start getting sick or losing stamina. And we're going to head ourselves back to our original camp. Here's some of the marigolds. We haven't found any of that yet. Now, as you can see, we can craft these two together, and it makes our medicine. Oh, jeez. Now we got to be smart, because now they can kill us. And for some odd reason, I don't have a weapon equipped. So definitely want to heal up before they get ourselves killed. We need to drink some pop so we get some energy. Wow, it's really pouring down rain here. So we got to head back to campsite and save before we get ourselves killed. Yeah, I'm still covered in blood. I don't think the rain ever washes off the blood for some odd reason. You think it would. Maybe that's something they'll add in later. Like I said, they put a lot of work into this game and come up with a lot of stuff for their 2-week updates. I mean, whoever these guys are, I think it was the End Night or something Night Games that develops this, but they put a lot of work in this game and a lot of love into it. And I will note that there is a really cool multiplayer option. For any of my PC subscribers, I wouldn't mind doing some multiplayer for this game, because as survival guides always state, survival is much easier with multiple people. You know, one of us could be hunting, the other one could be building, multiple people gathering logs for structures and hunting food. And and people really seem to enjoy the multiplayer videos on YouTube as well. I really hate the stamina. Some more marigolds and coneflowers. Once we find some chicory, we'll be able to make some snack energy mix, which will be really helpful for those times when we get stuck down in caves, or just when we're so exhausted on inventory and we really don't have the time to collect things. Alright, here we are already. I already see the plane. Now this is another thing we missed in the last video since I screwed up and didn't hit the record button. Whenever I restarted the game here, they actually changed the location of the plane and put it right on top of my thing here. But it's not a game changer. It's good. It's a good save here, and I am recording. I can see my little icon, so I did not screw that up. But now we got to kind of find our way back to the campsite we were working on. Oh wow, they respawned all this stuff. They haven't been doing that for a while. So let's definitely take advantage of that. Now I know my area is kind of on the southeast of the island, so that's our north, so we kind of want to work this way. Actually, we can pull up our compass. I can show you guys the compass here. As you can see, that is more or less due north, so we want to kind of head southeast to get back to our campsite, so we can kind of use this to keep ourselves on the path. And you really kind of have to use real navigation skills as you use your compass and your map to try to explore and kind of find your waypoints while using your flags and every other different landmarks. And really, as far as I'm concerned, the best survival game out there right now, because you know, you can turn off the enemies. You don't have to have the enemies on here. There's a code where you can just come on here and just play, you know, Survivor Man or whatever. But to me, just the survival aspect, I mean, it's definitely fun. Like I said, I want to make survival videos in real life, you know, in real nature, me doing it at one point, because I always loved the survival stuff. But just that little bit of survival horror mixed in there with those cannibals, because there'll be days when they ain't messing with you when you're building your structures and wandering around, and then there'll be days where they're just riding your ass and really kicking your ass, and it really just adds that extra little bit to the gameplay, the little bit of tension of the survival as you're trying to stay alive from getting killed, as well as all the other dangers of survival. And this really is what made it one of my most favorite games. Now eventually your stamina starts to upgrade as you do it more and you exhaust it more. It does start to get better. You do start to get stronger just as you gain weight and everything else. So it's not like that's always the case. Do need to start killing some rabbits though, but this weapon is just not efficient for it. I actually prefer to use the spear for killing rabbits, because you're able to get a downward stab without actually having to go through the effort of going through all this, because it actually stops you from walking. Cover ourselves up with some more. Oh, I didn't want to rock. I want to make myself stealthy there. Tons of marigolds. Tons of marigolds. Definitely want to stock up. And you also note I'm collecting seeds as well. Eventually I'll be able to make a garden, and I'll be able to grow my own plants, which also further sustains you, so that you can do more survival and exploring and try to find your son. surprised we haven't run into any chicory yet. And it's also island specific. You know, down south, you know, the aloe vera seems to grow better. We're up north, the other plants seem to grow. You know, not everything is all available in one area. Just like deers. Deers stay up north on the colder part of the island near the mountains. And they're even in the grass, but, you know, it gets snowy up towards the top, and you'll need to start killing the deers to use their skin to make cold armor. You know, because you already used a lizard skin for actual damage armor. And now they've also made it so you can make armor out of the bones from burning the enemies. So let's see, our campsite should be somewhere in this general vicinity. We just got to find it, and goddamn, once again, out of stamina. Now, this is also because we haven't slept. You know, we got knocked out, and, you know, being knocked out in the cave's not necessarily a good night's sleep. So that's basically why the stamina is so difficult for us. Well, you didn't even try to get away. Oh. People need to leave me alone. Now you can see we keep on picking up their teeth. If you don't see that icon and notice that, we are picking up their teeth. We use them to upgrade our weapons. This is another little lake here. There's an enemy camp on the other side. But we need to find our little area. Where is our little area? Now the mushrooms are poisonous. You don't want to eat the mushrooms. And you can't collect them in your inventory anyways. Is that where we're going over there? I can't see. I think I see our structure. Yep, there's our foundation. And it's already becoming night, so it looks like we're coming close to the end of the video. We're not going to be able to see much more building for this one. But what I am going to do before we put a stop is we're going to put a stick marker up here so that we can come back to this and find it easily. So let's find us a nice standout color. We're just going to leave the white. I never usually use the white for the caves. Let's see if we can at least finish our stairs before it gets too dark here. Let's get our fire going too. Oh, we got all kinds of bones to collect now. Now when you combine these with rags, make the bone armor, which we can equip. So let's pick up some more of these. As you can see, we very annoyingly keep on picking up rocks. Let's load this up with about 5 leaves. We got another 6. Yeah, we got another 6. Let's make another set of armor to protect ourselves. Let's throw some meat on the fire. Alright, so we got some armor, we got some food cooking. Let's cut us down a tree. And we don't want it to fall on our structure, so we're going to point it off in a different direction. Now I will say the modern axe is definitely the best for this kind of stuff. There we go. We got our thing. Now we can get up to our building. Now since I'm going to have to quit and save, we are going to put up at least some of our walls here before we end this video. Otherwise those logs won't be here when I restart next time. So let's go to our custom structures. Custom walls. Oh wow, it just automatically does it for us now. I don't know if I wanted to do that though. Yeah, that's kind of neat that it does that now, but I definitely don't want it to do it, so let's make our walls. Let's get off of here. I want to leave us a little porch. Alright. Guy's not much of a jumper. Alright, so let's make us a doorway. Now you go up to here and you hit the R and it makes you doors, and you can choose whether there's actually locks on these doors. So, you know, you obviously want it to lock from the inside. God damn it. I mean, these guys are just riding my asses. And they're gonna start trashing my structure. No, get over here. Attack me. Come on. Get away from my structure, because I'll hit it too and ruin my own structure. Get away from my shit. Trying to show people stuff. Get out of here. Fuckers need to leave me alone for 5 goddamn seconds. Alright. But you can also make windows. Like I said, you can make the lock on the inside or the outside, whatever. But we only need one door. So the rest we're just going to make some windows with. So we can definitely see all around our area here. Oh, there's more. My God. Come on. Come on. You know what? Screw these fools. Oh, shit. Man, there are tons of these guys. You know what? Where are we at? Man, these guys are just getting on my ass today. Alright, well that's all the structure trees. I think we need to make a run for it, folks. Alright, we need to try to make a run for it. Let's get ourselves a stick. We need some better lighting. Alright, I believe this is the direction we want to go into. We need to make it back to that yacht so we can save. I kind of neglected we can't save and end the day because we don't have nothing to save and end the day with. So hopefully we can make it to the ocean. Which is hard to do in the dark, and we're doing a terrible job of it. Fuck! Alright, hitchhiker, or not hitchhikers, sorry. Alright, survivors and friends, we're going to make it out to the yacht and give ourselves a nice sleep, but you're not going to bother watching me go out there, so hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be back for another episode soon as I finish our first structure and start to make a livable base. So hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again.